Hello, my little gemstones. Lady Rosemary here from Briar Rose Cottage. Again this year I have gotten the cleanup order to do something with my yard right before I was planning on doing something with my yard. So last couple of days have been really rough ones because the solution to the problem is to just get rid of everything. I don't feel like I'm being heard. Trying to get it into shape the way I want to, the yard, is taking its toll. It is harder than what I was expecting. Each year has not been really great. There's been lots of stress, which then flares everything up and knocks me back. I feel like when I talk, I'm offering up like compromises. Like I try to explain what I'm doing, but there seems to be the translation is getting lost. I don't know how to draw all this on the page because every year I go to do something, I have this plan, it's going to go here and here and here, and then it doesn't go necessarily that way. So I am in agreement with the cleanup order. The yard looks like hell. You know, there is stuff everywhere and it does look unsightly. I get it. Absolutely get it. I just don't often feel like other people see that I get it. And I think what's going on here is a lot of clash of philosophies. Where I live, there's a lot of that old thinking that grass is good, and that manicured lawn, and it does look nice and everything when everything is symmetrical and all that kind of stuff. The trouble is, I'm from BC, and the way I grew up there and everything doesn't fit well where I am. And people don't understand it because they're a little bit behind the times on the whole bugs are good thing. And, you know, I don't want to have happen to fireflies, what's happened to fireflies and the monarch butterfly, happen to ladybugs and wild bees. Wild bees are on the way out too as well. There's a bunch that are probably extinct now. And over the last couple of years, I have big fat bumblebees in the yard now. Last year, because I did not touch my yard in the autumn and do autumn cleanup, I had 3 times the ladybugs in my yard. You know, and I get the town is worried about mice and all that other kind of thing, but I got news for the town and the people around me. Where we live is just a place for mice. And when I move my wood piles, guess where those mice are going? In my house, my garage, my shed, and my composters. The composters I don't mind so much. I don't need them in the house. Morgana brought in 2 yesterday. One I think she injured and the other one was still alive, but they look like babies. Not tiny little babies, but I fattened up and I'm ready for spring, but I still have my baby face. So I'm going to do this my way. I'm going to be angry in the right direction, which is just to keep poking at it as I can. Hopefully I can get some help. I'm going to put a call out on Facebook because there are people in town who will help. The ones that said they would help last year didn't show up, so that didn't help. Rob can't help me the way he used to be able to do. His body has finally crapped out on him. But there are light things that he can help me with. So I'm going to do this, May. Offer up compromise after compromise after compromise. I'm going to share with you guys on social media and on in Facebook, because yes, if we are not careful and we don't go back to old school gardening, maximizing our yards for our own food production, because groceries are so high. And you know, we had an actress come out and say in an ad, while I was playing one of my money apps, she played Lois in Lois and Clark, and she was on Desperate Housewives. I can't remember her name. But anyway, she came out and said, and confirmed what my mom said like 10 years ago. Over 10 years. It'll be about 20 years ago now, because she's been dead. She passed away in 2010, so that's like 16 years ago. If it isn't in the soil, it's not in your food. And factory farming can almost guarantee it's not in the soil. The soil is so stripped. Crop rotation and leaving places fallow is the way to go, which means your yard is not going to look pretty. And my biggest problem is I don't have an 8-foot fence at the front. I don't have an 8-foot fence at the back. And everybody can see in from the dog park and the school. I really wish that people, when they were dropping their kids off, would be very careful about dropping their garbage and leaving it behind. I end up with cigarette butts in front of my house on the street all the time. But I don't complain about it. There's no point. There's only so much the city can do. But there's a fight coming this winter, because if I'm getting tagged for my yard, I'll be walking this summer, and I will be taking pictures, and I will be going to town meeting, and I will be offering them up and complaining in my local newspaper about sidewalks. Sidewalks here are awful. Not only are a bunch of them are broken, which I actually should complain about that at one of the town meetings, because when you're out and about and it's cracked and crap, you hit that with your walker, boom, you're going. And if I can't push my walker through snow on a sidewalk, neither can a little elderly person or a disabled person or a mom with kids who need a stroller. That then turns all of us into, we get housebound. We're shut-ins at that point, because unless we have somebody to take us out and about, we can't get out easily. And the town is really good about making sure their walking paths are clean, but not so much about sidewalks. So I want to go, and I'm going to bring it up, be smart, put my over 120 IQ into actual work. And just because my hair is blonde does not mean that I am freaking stupid or I'm childish and I'm fussy and fighting. And that is the way I feel like I'm being treated. So here's to the power of social media to keep me on track. And remember, gardening is fun, and I love to play in the dirt and be out in the sunshine. I'd rather be doing this than chores in the house. Oh my God, we won't even talk about that. But yes, with your support, that will help me get her done. So I love and respect you all, my followers and my subscribers. Each and every one of you are awesome and important. Don't forget that. Remember, be kind, especially for yourself, to yourself. And, take time out to love a bug. Because without them, the planet will go to heck in a handbasket, and we may starve to death. So, peace, love, and happiness, and take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you again in the next video, because I want to do an after. So, bye for now. Bye for now from the cottage.